Hello all, how are you doing? I'm doing well. Hope that all of you all are also doing quite well. So today's game, today I'm playing the Nimzowitsch Memorial 2022 and let's see how it goes. Yeah, and the first round is already over, so I'm streaming from the second round onwards. And yeah, this is how it is currently. And yeah, so there are a lot of participants, and it's a rapid tournament. 10 plus 0 is the time control. 10 rounds are left right now. 10 ongoing games is what I mean. And yeah, well, let's see if everything is all right. It seems to me that there may be some problems in certain things. I'm not sure if I think I should be audible. And let's see how things are right now from that end. Yeah, so. Um, 8 games are left now, and it's a 10 plus your time control. I think the key in this time control would be to play your games fast and to also uh to because sudden death, so you can't waste too much of time when playing. So that's something that I think would be crucial. 8 games are left. One is playing, and let's see how it goes. And it's a good tournament. Like there are strong players who are playing here, so I don't wish it to be an easy ride anyway. And let's see how the games are going. For me, it's obviously an opportunity. There are quite some strong players who are participating in this event. I'm focused on doing my best as always, and let's see how it goes. So, the first round is yeah. Uh, the first round is over. I'm waiting for the pairings of the second round. Games are still ongoing here, and in order to see the standings right now are as it's on the as you can see. I mean, the first to 10 standings, and I'm on the third spot right now with 3 points, but it's not really realistic because it's just based on ratings, I think, right now. So let's see how it will go. And yeah, my opponent in the first round did play quite an interesting game in general, but he just blundered a queen when it was kind of important to think. Yeah, I think in general he played a good tactic in the opening stages, but unfortunately then he couldn't really continue it up that well. And I just won. Actually, he just blundered a queen, so it's difficult to say much if you. It's not like. It's for everybody actually. If you blunder a queen and the position is still playable, then it's difficult to survive. And yeah, let's see now how it goes. The next few rounds. The next actually there are a total of 6 rounds, and first round is already over. So it's all open right now. It's 10 plus 0, and let's see how it goes. Yeah, I'm using. Let's see how it goes. Too much times today, but it's okay. Uh, yeah. In between the games, what I'd like to do normally is I just like to kind of just see like how the games went, what I did mistake, did I manage my time properly, just do certain things which are kind of just kind of revising stuff and just trying not to do the same mistake twice, which I've heard is kind of very important. Like never do the same mistake twice is a principle which a lot of people have kind of I have grown up with this principle being told to me again and again. So that's something I try to stay true to. And yeah, I mean, if I manage to do that, I'm a happy camper. And yeah, let's see how it goes. It's actually after the Title Tuesday stream that I did. There were quite some people who followed, and I really want to do well in this stream also. But let's see how it goes. Oh, whoa! I'm using let's see how it goes just too many times today. But okay. And four games are going till now. So four games are quite for this time control. I think they're kind of sizable enough games. I think what I try to do sometimes is like, for example, just a minute. Sorry, I'm cutting myself off. Yeah, sure. So what I sometimes try to do is like, for example, this is a game which is of this is a game which is do I have a fine network? People are asking. I think it should be okay, but I'll just have to see if it's fine, and then we'll have to. I mean, otherwise, because internet is very, very important in these tournaments. That's, I mean, after what's happened in the Olympiads, so many of 2 years consecutively, one knows the importance of it. So yeah, so this game I feel I played fine. I developed my pieces normally. I think at some points I was a bit too careless. That's what I feel, but it's okay. I mean, it's not okay actually. It's not okay at all. But yeah, yeah. I can say I was lucky for sure. Like he just plundered a queen when the position was still very much playable for both sides, and I took advantage of that. But yeah, so now also there are three games left. It seems it's going to be a bit of a slow tournament. 30 seconds between the rounds, 10 plus 0, and oh, it seems there are going to be some upsets in this tournament. I mean, in this round itself, the first round itself, and we'll have to see how things are not. But yeah, so I'm just trying to see if everything is fine on my end, like if the stream is working fine, and I'll just see if uh, all things are okay. And yeah, I'll also try to do things properly in the future. Like for example, in this particular one, I was not very. I mean, I probably could have. I'll just see if all things. Yeah, I mean, I could probably what I could have done is like yeah, what I could have done is like I could have told about the stream beforehand itself and promoted it a bit, but Okay, it was actually kind of last moment also, this decision to stream this particular tournament, but okay, it is how it was. Okay, I'll obviously it's early days when I'm streaming, so I'll maybe require some kind of time, but okay. It's not that I'm not ambitious. I mean, if I was not ambitious, I would not have streamed today itself. So that's out of question simply. My opponent in this game really looked interesting to me, personally. But yeah, I think in this time control, the most important thing would be to, for example, just to manage your time well. That I think is extremely, extremely important in this kind of competition because I mean it's a tough competition. Firstly, the title players playing, then uh, you have to hold your nose pretty well. I feel because you know uh, there's 6 rounds, and 6 rounds mean uh, the margin of error is extremely low. So that is something which I think is pretty much what can I say? Well, yeah, it's something you have to be aware of. I feel. Let's see who I face. Avinash SP. I don't have a clear idea who he is. Let's let's try to do it. And yeah, okay. So the whole board is not visible. I see. Okay. I'll try to fix the issue. Okay, the game is going on and it's difficult to fix while the game is going on, but I think I'll manage. So I get a pawn here. If knight d4, ed4, if queen d4, there's bishop h2 check. So he can't really play that, and I'm also setting bishop h2 check directly. Either king h2, queen h4 check, as well as first move queen h4, but then there's f4, so it's not really a threat. So let's see how he responds to these not dual threats, just a single threat of bishop h2 followed by queen h4 check and queen e4. I think queen f3 is a move he can play definitely. Queen f3, rook e8 is an option. Queen f3, rook e8, bishop f4. Yeah. Queen f3, there is the idea is bishop b7. What am I doing? Rook e1. Okay. Queen f6, just defending the pawn and getting the pieces in play. Queen h5, just h6 I'll play, and I don't really worry too much about the position there because the king looks pretty secure. I don't want to play g6 because it weakens the dark squares in the position quite a lot. Like queen h6, then bishop g5 is coming, bishop g5, queen g7, queen h4 is coming, and there is a lot of like it's quite unfortunate. I feel so. I don't really want to do that, and yeah, the dark squares in the position quite a lot. Like seeing how to go about this now. So okay, queen h5 has been played. H6, as mentioned, just trying to cover some dark squares. H4 idea, bishop g5 is definitely very creative. It's very interesting. It's extremely interesting. because the idea is if h g5 then there's queen h7 and game is over. So plays h4. Okay, bishop f4 is a simple option, so I'll just go for it. If takes then queen f4, so I pre-move it. Queen f3 is interesting here. Queen f3, bishop c1, queen f6, gf6, rook c1. So if queen f3, I can play bishop e5 back, then queen h5 again, then rook d8. This should be okay. Well, I'm not playing the best I can definitely play, so I just wish I do much better. And g4. Whoa. Yeah, I'm just taking and playing queen f4. There are many weaknesses in white's position. I'm not a huge fan of it. Queen f4, g5, bishop g4 is there next. If g5, then bishop into g5 simply. And let's see how things go. G5, bishop g5, g5, queen g5. So rook c1, queen f4. Bishop f5, bishop f5, queen f5, queen f5, gf5, rook e8. And I'll try to realize my advantage in the rook endgame. Bishop f5, g6, bishop g6, queen f2. King h1, queen f3. This is not clear at all. It's okay. I'll if he plays bishop f5, I'll think for a while. No, bishop f5, g6, bishop g6, bishop g4, queen d5. Okay, g5, bishop g4 is winning simply. This is no doubt. So, okay, this game should be okay. Yeah. Yeah, he resigns, and I'm downloading the game now just to make sure that I'm able to see where I could have improved, where all I spent a bit more time than I should have. Like I used 1 minute 30 seconds in the game approximately. So could I have spent a bit less time on some moves? Should I have thought more when it was important to think? These are some decisions I frequently make. So yeah, yeah. The game is being downloaded right now, and yeah, let's see. So actually, I don't use the engine at all, to be honest, when I'm playing a tournament, especially because I mean, if somebody says something, there is a lot of question about cheating and all in chess. So I just want to avoid any kind of problems with relating to that. So I just don't use it simply. I used after the tournament if I find it necessary, but not during the tournament at all. So yeah. So the game was pretty interesting. I mean, it was pretty much one-sided to be honest. But okay, let's just f6. Uh, yeah. So yeah, I'm not playing the best I can definitely play. So sorry. It seems that there is some problem with the lag, but okay. Anyway, now it's okay. So like for example, like now I'm seeing okay for firstly I have to make the screen a bit broader, I know, so I'll just try to arrange for that. Okay, this screen I have to make a bit broader. I'll try to do that. Just a moment. So, I'm just trying to arrange for that, and if I manage to do that, it would be great. I feel so. Don't worry. I'm just trying to get it done. Okay. Yeah. Now I think it will be much better. Okay, let's just. Yeah. Now it would be much better. I think. So yeah, I mean, right now it seems that 13 games are still ongoing, and okay, just 1 minute. 12 games are ongoing, and Fedorov, Alimov also won his game, so it's good. Yeah, now I think it's quite a bit better because things are much more in how they should have been. Should be. I mean, if you want to like really see how I kind of do certain things, it's like for example, it's like chess piece is open and I just like write certain conclusions and just make certain settings like how I should be playing. Just writing some little notes and on chessbase itself, and that's about it. I mean, one of the issues of playing this time control is that sometimes you need to think when it's time to think, and normally you're playing fast, so the time when you have to think, you really have to just stop, pause for a second, pause for a minute or two, and start thinking, which is very difficult to uh, do, because the normal course of the game you're playing quite fast. So that's something which I have to adjust to during the tournament itself. Yeah. Please, guys, also do recommend how do you want to like the channel to improve. How do you think? What all things can I do better? What all? How do you think I should improve? I'm really trying to do better and better consistently, and yeah, that's my main aim and motto, to provide as much value as I possibly can in through these streams. And yeah, if it helps even one person, I'll be very grateful and happy. And yeah. So it seems like the engine session of Rookie 8, I mean, engine was suggesting because I saw it in this. Like, for example, if you just open this, the game that I play, the, I mean, the kind of not that strong engine is saying that Rook E8 is a good move. But Rook 8 BG5 is a bit complex, I feel here. Because, okay, I'll just check if the screen is fine now. Yeah, now the screen is absolutely fine. It's absolutely fine. Bishop g5, edge g5, for example, queen h7, king f8, queen h8, king e7, queen e8, king e8, bishop c6, king f8, rook e8. While if king d8, there is also rook e8 mate, so it's not much of a, I mean, much of a difference. So rook e8, bishop g5, there is an option of rook e5 maybe. With the bishop f6, rook h5, but this looks a bit clumsy to me personally. Like bishop f3, I'm not too sure because this is threatened simply. No, this is not good, I feel. Rook e8 check, king h7, bishop e4, and white wins material simply. So, I mean, this is the kind of things I kind of try to do during the break in between two rounds. It is there. Yeah, and sometimes just checking how the other games are going on. Bishop f4, the Indian says, for example, is a bit, it's not the best move. Bishop f, queen c5, rook d8 to defend this pawn. Then bishop d5, because the f7 pawn is a bit of a target here. Queen f6. I find rook e7 more natural here because rook d5 there is rook e8 check. The line, okay, yeah, that's good for white. So I'm not sure, like this position is pretty much holdable for white, definitely holdable. So okay, he played g4 and then I took on c1 and queen f4. Idea to play bishop g4. If it is f3, then no, f3 is just bad also. So it's the position was pretty bad already. Bishop f5, there is g6, I feel, and bishop g6, bishop g4 was my intention as we were discussing, and also bg6, fg6 is also no. This is yeah, this is also probably good for white, for black. Sorry, I mean there are just numerous weaknesses in the white position, and yeah, so g5 was pretty much wrong, and I quickly won after that, and yeah, this is how it was. Maybe I can download that because I've made some analysis. Uh, yeah, actually, why not? Probably I should be downloading it. So yeah, I'll just do that because I think I've done like kind of fine analysis. Also, it's not like bad quality or anything. It's like what I actually think moves should have been played. I've just put it there, and yeah, just 1 minute. I have to always download it in downloads actually, so I have to just make sure of that, and otherwise I'm fine to go. I'm good to go. I'm fine. Good to go is normally how they say in the English language. And yeah, so see here, like for example, when you download the game, here it comes in this form. and when we download with like the analysis already made, which is auto made by chess, it comes in this form. Now two games are left, and there are many players who are on full. So from round three onwards, it would really be a challenge, I feel. See, the time management is very, very important. I feel this game between Srihari and Soradeep may be decided on time. That's my feeling right now. Because both of them don't have as much time. I know Srihari because he's an Indian international master now. Queen E1, Queen H1, I'm not sure. I think he should have been King C7. Yeah, he just takes on A6 simply. King C7, and I'm not sure how white will proceed because the black queen is very, very active, threatening checks on C3, and yeah, Rook B6 idea A6 and just to promote the pawn. I would have played Rook C6 check probably if I would be in Srihari's place. King C7 is a good move now. Rook B5, Rook C5 check, and now B5. It should be pre-moved or something. Knight D6 is okay, but uh, B5, B5, B5. Idea B6 and Rook C8 check. That's just ending. That's just ends the game. I think black has to now threaten the knight in some form or the other, or the game is just over. Okay, now rook c8 check, king a7, b6, king a6, rook a8 mate is game over. So Srihari joins the people on 2 on 2. Now, yep, the main line of the Italian itself, NBD2. Okay, interesting. Yeah, I just gained more space. The bishop from potentially knight d4 jumping and preparing for d5 here. Queen e2, bishop e6 is pretty normal. Rook e8 is very standard. Okay, I'll go for bishop e6. Bishop e6, knight g5. Hmm. A4, just trying to gain some counterplay. Bishop a4, bishop f2, queen f2, rook a4. I'm not sure who this clearly benefits, but uh, maybe strategically it's a bit favorable for black in some ways because uh, black trades his a pawn for the f pawn, which is sort of central, and also the weaknesses along the a7 g1 diagonal may tell him the future. I think he'll play bishop c2 here. I don't think he's going to take on a4, but I mean, you never know. Bishop a4 also is quite a standard move, so it's not that one move is definitely clearly better than the other one. And it seems I have some internet problems, and I just want to check if you guys are, yeah, you are able to see the board very properly, and it's absolutely no problems. So bishop c2, I'll play d4. I'm thinking d4 knight c4. So maybe d4 can wait a bit. Bishop a4, bishop f2, queen f2, rook a4, pre-move. Now there is a threat of d cross e4 because the pawn is hanging, or both the knight on f6 and rook on a4 attack it. Let's see how fight plays here. Please guys do tell like things I can b3, rook a6, or a5. I think no, rook a5 b4 and he'll fight for the e5 square. So rook a6 for sure. Castles. We'll take on e4. Idea to play queen d3 next. And if knight e4, then knight e4, d4, queen d3. Queen c5, rook a5, knight e5, knight e5, queen a5. So queen c5, rook a5, knight e5, rook c5, knight d3, rook c3, knight f4. No, but then he has an isolated king's pawn and a weak e4 pawn. Let's put it that way. And I'm the one who has chances. So I feel he probably. I mean, he can go for it, but okay. C3 and d4 both are hanging right now. So if bishop b2, take on e4, but knight e4, knight e4, queen e4, rook e1, and it allows some tempos for white. Let's see how white goes about this position. Bishop b2 is not bad at all. I feel it's one of the good moves. I feel queen c5, rook a5, queen c4, queen e3 check, king h1, bishop e6. Looks good. Rook a5, knight e5, rook c5, knight d3, rook c3. Looks good. Knight e4, knight e4, queen e4, bishop a3 is very messy. So I'll play rook a5. Ah, there is one variation I didn't see. Queen c4, queen e3 check, rook f2. Rook f2 I didn't see, but rook f2 there is rook c5 there. Or even bishop e6 is there. So it should be fine for me. And let's see what other options are there. Knight e5 here, rook c5, knight d3, rook c3, as was said. And I think black should be a bit better, or yeah, a little bit better, I feel, and playing without much risk. Queen c4, queen e3 check. Yeah, king h1, bishop e6. So that's see. I think that in this game I'm managing my time well, but okay, I should not catch my chickens before they hatch. 95, 95, queen a5, queen e3 check, rook f2, 93. So 95, 95, queen a5, queen e3 check, king h1. Okay, it's not clear and it's kind of unnecessary to go for it, but queen f2. So white is ready to sacrifice pawns now. Okay, I take one, queen c3. Now queen c5 is sort of somewhere a threat, but a bigger threat is queen a1 for sure. Much bigger threat is queen a1. I should not get complacent. That's the only thing which I'm sort of bothered with now. Knight e4 was interesting, but knight e4, queen e4 is definitely better. But queen c3 is a more. I mean, it's difficult to say which pawn is better. But yeah, maybe I could have thought. So this is something I'll when I'm analyzing the game, I mean in the break, I'll kind of see to it that I don't repeat the same mistakes again. Queen into a1, bishop e3. That's not going in the right direction. Maybe queen c3 was an error. Okay, let's focus again. Knight e4, queen e1. Am I in trouble? Okay, let's just yeah, knight e4, queen e1, queen a5, knight a5, knight a5, queen e4, queen a2. Messy but playable, I feel. Queen a1 is a clear no because of bishop a3, so I won't do that. If rook goes somewhere, then bishop a3 again. Then knight e4, queen e1. So rook goes somewhere, bishop a3, rook e8. This guy is resourceful. Devil to 93. Okay, I'll take on e4 firstly, then I'll think again. I think he'll play queen e1 here. Queen b2. Okay, now it's okay. Now I can just go back and be happy with the pawn advantage. Rook e1. He's trying to gain tempos. Can go bishop f5 here. Knight h4, queen g3. Okay, I'll try to play principally. Knight e5. Knight e5 for sure. c3, knight c3. e5, bishop e6. I'm threatening the e2 and the b3 pawns. a4. Now b3 is hanging, but then he has rook e3. This guy is really tricky. This is really tricky. Okay, I'll just be rook d8 firstly. Just trying to infiltrate through the d file. Bishop b2. I can just play rook d1 check. Rook d1, knight d1. Okay, he's going to take bishop d4, bishop b3. Take all the pawns. Rook g5, there's g6, which is important, which I had seen from afar. a5. Okay. My pieces now look a bit clumsily placed on d1 and b3. They have nowhere to go really. Yeah, this knight on d1 is pretty badly placed. Pretty badly placed, but okay, I'll try to. Okay, just let's. This is a complicated position now, I feel. Okay, I'll just. Okay, I'm not sure if I have too much winning chances now. f6. Okay, I'm giving up a pawn now, just for some piece activity, and yeah, that's about it. b5, bishop b4, rook b7, rook a5, rook c7, rook d5. Oh, I mean, this knight on d1 is really badly placed. Now, getting short on time. This is not getting. It's not right. It's not how it should be. Okay, rook b5, 99 b2, obviously. Oh, rook c1, knight b2, rook a1. Okay, rook c1, I can just wait for a moment. Rook c8, king f7. 7, king g8. Just gaining some time. f7. King g6. There's knight h4 check. King f8, rook c8 check. Now game review with threefold repetition. I mean, it's difficult because I had the chances throughout the game, but I think he defended well. Queen f2 was, I think, not a very good move from him, but apart from that, he was resourceful. I think I could have capitalized on some of his chances, but okay, I wasn't able to. Seems tournament's gonna go for quite some time now. I mean, 3 rounds to go, and it took 1 hour for 3 rounds to finish. So till 8 o'clock, I think it will go, which is decent. 2.5. I just want to check what the what they say about this. Okay, my opponent offered a draw just in the beginning itself. 3, queen c5, rook a5, knight e5, rook c5, knight e3, rook c3. So queen f2, I mean queen c4 was possible, queen c4, knight c4, oh sorry, queen c4, queen e3 check, king h1, c5, king h2, c5, one bishop e6. But the game's over, or how is it? One game is still ongoing. See, now this game between Tija Chess and Robin Hood is decided basically on time. Like now, I think what Mr. Tija Chess would try is just to flag his opponent simply. Like 4 seconds left, and it's very difficult to make a move. So he'll just try to flag him, I think, and I think he should manage. Maybe he's having some problems with connection. Even I'm having problems with connection. I'll just see what I can do about it. And yeah. Mhm. Okay. 46, knight f3, 5, fish c4 is clear main line. Three, c5, bishop d3. This is an interesting sideline that has been popularized a lot by Aronian. It is quite interesting. A6 is something that is pretty interesting here. E6, cd5, d5, and I would try to play against the IQP structure. Rook e8. Probably I'll have to take on cd5, ed5 he'll play and open the e5. Firstly, I should go rook c1, e5, cd5, ef4, dc6, fe3. So rook c1, e5, bishop g5, e4, cd5. Not clear. So it's very interesting. Rook c1 because it's a move you want to make work. Rook c1, e5, cd5, ef4. Rook c1, e5, bg5, d4. Knight e4, bishop e7. Interesting. So I'll play bg5 here just to provoke dc4, bishop c4, and we'll take it up from there. d4, knight a4 here for sure. Bishop b7. Can take bishop f6, bishop f6, cd5, ed5, nd5, bishop b2, rook b1, bishop f6. How much is the advantage? F6, cd5, ed5, nd5, bishop b2, e5, ed5, nd5, bishop b2, rook b1, bishop f6, bishop c2, bishop. Yeah. This is good. This is good. I think now. I think I can. I mean, it's like it's playable for a rapid game. It feels like to me. cd5, ed5, nd5, bishop b2, rook b1, bishop f6, bishop c2, and just posing some little practical problems to black. b1, bishop f6 is almost forced. Bishop a3, bishop h7, king h7, queen d3, king g8, queen e3, queen d5. So what are the weaknesses? h7 pawn, b1 h7 diagonal. Okay, I'll just play bishop c2. Idea to play queen d3 next. Bishop f8. I'll play queen d3 first. g6, rook fd1. Bishop b6. Play bishop a4. Rook b7, bishop d5, queen d5, queen d5, rook d5, knight b4, rook d2, rook c8. I want bishop a4 here. I did now play rook b7 and rook b8 also rook b7 maybe not too convincing for black, so my internet is really struggling today. Bishop. It's okay. queen c3, bg7. It's just bad. So queen b5, queen b7. Right, your knight a5, queen b1. Should really not have missed that, but okay, what can I do now? I have to focus now in the present. Bishop b4, queen c6, rook e6. Bishop b4, bishop c6, rook b8, e8, c6, e6. Knight a bishop b3 somewhere and knight f4 also. Rook e4. I'm missing everything. Rook e4, there's knight e4, but this should not be missed. I have to improve on the coming games. I have to improve. Okay, I'll just offer a draw. I don't think he's gonna accept it, but let's just see. I'm just trying to hold the position now. Like knight f4 was possible also actually. Maybe then bishop f3. Yeah, I mean, I think I'm losing my calm now. Knight f4, rook d6 was there also actually. So queen e7. 54. Now I trade some pieces and knight c6. Yeah. Knight f5 was also possible actually. Actually, the point is I'm not that calm right now. That's the main issue. Now there are 2 to 3 steps I want to. Rook c1. There is bishop f7 check. I think. Okay, c7. Queen d5. Firstly, I want to get better on time. Like at least I want to get level on time with him. That's the first goal to get level on time with him. h5 g3. Okay, just okay. c7 h4. Just gaining more space. King h7. Queen d8. Okay, I just want to play without risk and without time problems. That's kind of and I also don't want to miss out on any kind of tactics or something. So it's a difficult combination to achieve always when you're playing rapid chess. This these all of these things combined. So Queen d8, 8, King g2, f3, k8, King e2, p5, a4, b5, bd5, King d3, e4, oh no, e5. Okay, bishop e1, King e2. Okay, just rook b7 now. Straight off. Bishop d5, bishop e3, e3, e4, f4, 3, a4, just wasting some time. Bishop d3, c2, I, gf5, king f4, king e6, bb3 check. f6, f5, g4, h4, king g4, 7, f5, d1. Okay, this has to be drawn now. Now just play 50 moves. King g6. Okay, I have some chances now. Although I don't believe in them, but okay. King c5 at 6. 5 at 7. 5, king e4, d5, king c4. It's a draw. I think this was a very bad game by my side, but okay. I think now the next game may just be a must win for me because to come into the top few, now there's a difference of 1 point, I think. A lot of things still need to be improved, but let's see. Yeah, the game started. CD5. c4, rook d4, knight d5. d5, bd4, knight c7. It's very complex. Firstly, I should take on d5 for sure. There is no doubt about that. c3 check, queen c3, queen d5, bishop h6, e5, bishop f8, king f8. Yeah, I just missed this bishop h6 resource. It was very well found by him. Rook d5. Okay, I have four moves to play only. So, and if bishop c4, there was if f6, there was bishop c4. So, yeah, bishop e6, controlling c4 square, which is very important. I'm threatening rook d8 next. a3 is possible, but a bit soft, I feel. Bishop e2, quite logical. Okay, let's go a5. Castles rook c8. Again, my internet is having problems. Queen e5 has been played by my opponent. Queen b1 check, bishop f1, rook d8. King f2, so he accepts the trade of rooks. This was so foolish by me, but okay. Queen h2, queen e5. Just repeating the position once, just to annoy my opponent a little bit. King g1, king f6. Oh, king f6, there's queen d8 check. Just king f8. No, king f8, there is queen e8. What have I done? Okay, let's just play king f8 because queen e8, king g7, queen b7, queen e1, king h2, queen h4, king g1, queen e1, bishop f1, queen e3 check. Should be a draw. So king f8. Queen c3. h5, just trying to improve my position. King e7, c3, king f8. Just asking him if he's okay with the draw. If not, then let's play. King. And then draw again. Good draw in a row. But okay, at least I feel this game was kind of decent still. I mean, I still feel that way. It was sort of decent. To the ancient things, I was much better at some points, but I mean, I know this because I mean, it just shows on the Leech's browser. You would like all of this. Which time is left for the next round? I think I have to in the next round now. Must win. Yeah, so it seems that in this game, bishop h6, e5, bishop c4 should have been played. Just e5, bishop c4, suggested by the Leech's engine, which should not be trusted because the Leech's engine is a bit weak. But for now, let's just see this. Bishop f8, king f8, f3, bishop e6, bishop e2. It says rook c8 should have been played. Okay, let's see this. So bishop f8, king f8, f3, bishop e6, bishop e2. It says rook c8 should have been played. If queen a3 check, king g7, and this pawn is going. So queen b4 check. This is also interesting actually. Although this may just defend. Okay, rook c8, queen d2, queen e2. This is good for black, no doubt. So yeah, I played a5, e4, now queen d6. Ah, now this pawn is hanging. Didi, castles, bishop e2, and this is interesting. So let queen e2, queen e5. Now rook d8 could still have been played. Castles, and this is kind of these are possible. This is kind of stable, I feel. And okay, so queen b1 check I played, and after that it's just equal to point to the engine. Some chances missed, and let's see how it goes. The next round is crucial, and okay, let's see how things are. So yeah, I mean in this game, and also in the previous game, I want to say. ये stream चल रही है. So rook d8 was possible here. Rook d8, although I think castles is playable here. Actually, castles is playable here. Castle is playable here, and I think that I thought actually that this position should be okay here, but I'm not fully sure about this. Rook d8, then queen h8 k7. Oh, this is just good. So rook d8 castles has to be the main line, the most critical one at least. Maybe rook d2 here. Yeah, rook d2 is possible here, and then there is a lot of counterplay in this position, and in the bargain. So queen b1 check was I think wrong, and after this it was simply draw. And yeah, what to do. 5 games are ongoing. I think Devil 293 will probably win here. Yeah, it just wins now. Completely over for black. And I am on 3.5. So first place is very difficult now. But okay. The hook is still on for a prize, and I wish I get one. Queen. Oh, Chess Crusher seems to be losing now in this position. So b2, bishop b3, bishop c2, d3. c6 was good. e3 here, bishop c5 check was also possible. It was probably much easier. 6 was a strong move for sure. If ef6, then king f6, and bishop b5 is threatened on the next move. Around here, I again got my chances. I think this is still just a draw. King f5, king e7. Yeah, last round. Benko gambit, b6, an interesting line of the Benko. That normally takes everything here and plays knight c6. He doesn't play it here. Oh, I mean, he doesn't play it this time. So I just play e4, d6. Knight f3, just developing simply. E d5, knight d5. Knight d5, queen d5, bishop b7, queen f5. Okay, I'll go for it. Oh, oh shit. Okay, I'll just go e d5 now. Just chicken out. Bishop c4. Idea queen b4, check knight d2. This was bad. This was really bad. Okay, anyway. Now the position is fine again. f6, b1, bishop f5, bishop d3. Bishop d3, queen d3. I've removed it already. 97. Now just removing my weakness with b2, b3. Bishop b2, bishop b2, rook b2. 95. e5, e5, rook e2. e8, rook e1. Queen a5, rook e5, queen e1, rook e1, rook e1. Rook e1, queen f1, rook f1, king f1. That should be okay. Okay, rook e5, queen e1, rook e1, rook e1, f1, rook f1, king f1, d2, d3, king e4, king g5, play f3, f5, king e3, f4, g5. Not too confident of my position now, but okay, I'll work it out. e7, let's play h3 to just see what he does now. h5 is the most principal move, I feel. Let's see. h5, king f3, king f6, king g3, e5. It's king f3, h4. Banner on the box. Okay, I'll just play h4. I think it's just a draw now. 3, c4. You just b4, cb4, king b4, a5, king c4, a4, king b4, a3, king e3, king c5, king b3, king d5, a4, king c5, king c3. There's some chances for me, so let's just roll the dice. Mm, just a draw. It's 8 o'clock. It took 2 hours for the tournament to finish. Not too happy. Could have done better, but okay. Seems top places are fixed pretty much. I had one too many draws. There's one game like this Jack's game. I think Jack's gonna win it. He's in 10th place currently, but still going on. There's some more players. Hmm. I think tentatively I'll be like 6th, I guess. My tie breaks were good, but I mean for the because I scored 4, but I'm like another player who scored 4 points itself is 10th, and I'm 5th until now. Probably I'll be 6th because I think Jack's gonna win it against Thomas Shelby. But actually, so what all could have improved is a good question, and I have to work. Yeah, King F7 was a possibility. Now probably I can show my full screen. Like, yeah, now here is my screen, and oh, there's Rook G2 that has been played. Is there a puppet? No, 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 no. This sounds like desperation. King H2, Queen F1. I don't believe it, but I don't really believe it. Ah, Rook H8, King G6, Queen G8, King F5, Queen G4, King E5, Rook E8 check. That's the simplest way. Ah, Rook H8, King G6, there's Queen G4 mate. Okay, it's just once. So Jack's probably gonna win it. Yeah, it's just game ended. Queen G. Ah, Queen G8. Sorry, Queen is on E8, not on C8. Okay, Rook E8 check. And the game ends simply. Yeah, Jack's one. So probably sixth. I mean, let's just see how the prices would be distributed. Yeah, I'm sixth. What? This Fedorov. What happened? Okay, Jack. Yeah, okay, Jack finished second, right? Yeah. So yeah, so I finished sixth in this tournament. Let's see what the cash prize is. It's 330 rupees, just decent. I mean, the entry fees was 250, I think. So okay, but yeah, yeah. In this game, let's just see. Okay, so the game was going fine till here. Yeah, the engine says you have to play rook b7 here. d5, queen d5, queen d5, rook d5, knight b4, and there's nothing much strange. Ah, and also I'm threatening bishop b3 here. Hmm, probably just became a bit too ambitious. Now bishop b4 was just winning a point to the entrance. Knight d4. Yeah, knight f5. As I had said during the game, this may even have been better. Rook d5, knight d7, bishop b7, rook d5. c6, queen d8, rook c7, rook c. Now this is clearly better position, but with a lot of work to do. And gradually bishop b7 just to puncture this rook up. This is a very good theme. f6, king c4, bishop e1, then maybe king e2, bishop b4, maybe f4 or something. Well, it's probably playable, but probably will be a draw. But this was the way to put more pressure on my opponent. And after this, it was just equal. Throughout, it was just equal. What? There was some chance I got. It seems. Yeah, here, like for example, that was like heavy time trouble. It was just heavy time trouble. But here, like yeah, for example, I could just pick in b6 and then play a5, a6, and try to realize. But okay, this was like I was already pre-moving everything up. So queen c4 here. One moment, but this was a moment I had to think a bit. So that's also one of the reasons why it got missed. And when you're playing so fast for so long, it's difficult to suddenly switch. So okay, this, but maybe I could have won this game. But okay, I could have lost. But okay, I mean, I should have won it probably. Okay, and just equalized. Okay, yeah. I mean, I think it was good practice. Like, I mean, certain things that I need to still improve upon are still there, and four draws, which is mighty. I mean, too many draws, I think, for a six-round tournament, especially. Bishop d3 was suggested, but I don't think this game was much to say about. Like, it's pretty mechanic. Okay, so sixth place, and yeah, thank you guys for joining in. Now I'll have some work to do, and probably we'll see you next time when there's a tournament. I'll try to stream as I want to stream regularly now. So thank you guys and have a good day.